There's one man, no chip he won't devour. He's the king of all chips, he has all the power. That's my man, he's Andy Moldenhauer. 'Cause Andy loves chips, oh yeah.
Hello, Andy Hubert is gone. We're joined by Nick Haynes of the Sketchy Nonsense podcast.
That's him. Welcome.
Thanks, guys.
You've been on other episodes of Andy Loves Chips. You were on the first episode of Is It a Chip?
Is it a chip?
Way back when.
That was a while back.
Is it a chip?
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the first thing we were... Is it a chipping? It was like a puffy thing?
Oh, yeah, it was like a popcorn.
Oh, just Cheez-It chip. Is it
Or
Cheez-It chip?
Ritz or Cheez-It chip.
It was Cheez-It because we almost got
It's
in
like
a
a
fist fight because it basically said...
Cheez-It chips.
It was
They were pretending to be chips.
Yes. But we don't need to rehash history.
We can make new history. That's what the present day is for.
Yes.
To make new history?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We're doomed to repeat it if we're not.
It's true.
What kind of history are we doomed to repeat?
Have you listened to any politics or read any news lately?
What the is politics?
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
we don't do that.
Okay,
we don't do that.
No, I
here.
just read some stuff about some.
Is that like the weather?
No. There's some things going on. I was like,
No.
I read like an article.
Hey, you know
I
what?
was checking out the New York Times.
You know what makes you forget about those type of things?
Beer
Of the week.
What? I want a beer.
of the week.
Of the week. No!
The fly.
The fly.
It's like taunting us now. It's
It
on
is.
our
It's like,
I tried to get
recording
you.
Monitor.
We know.
It landed on the most expensive thing in the room, so it's hard to like smack it off.
So,
Right.
Andy, why don't you tell us what beer we have?
But you couldn't
Yeah.
contain yourself.
Oh,
Yes.
well, the beer couldn't contain itself. We have Havoc from the North Peak Brewing Company.
In
I like how they
Traverse
put all the words
Yeah, not
like
so
that.
good.
North Peak Brewing Company. I don't know what Havoc is, but
That's the name of the beer.
that's the name of the beer.
Yeah,
and it's a
that's
Fresh Coast IPA, or is that
Fresh Coast IPA. Yes.
is that a thing? Fresh Coast IPA.
It's not a thing. They're trying to be funny.
Fresh Coast.
And you're not funny, North
Is
Peak.
that like the best
Like,
coast?
it's supposed to be like fresh lakes, right? Like freshwater lakes.
Maybe that's their play because they are. I think they're
Coast.
located up north.
Well, yeah, this is Dexter and Traverse City, Michigan.
Traverse City.
So kind of off of Lake Michigan.
There's almost too much copy on the website. I don't know. We're gonna
No
fix this
doubt.
up.
North Peak, just bring back your cool ass bottles. Like you got rid of the cool, like old timey bottles that
Yeah, what
kind of
is
suck
this?
to open. But
Oh,
it was
I do
good-
remember those.
It was good
They
fun.
were in the red stripe.
Yes, the red stripe bottles. Don't go in.
Probably cheaper.
It probably
These labels
Manufactured.
kind of look cheap too.
Yeah,
Like, look
they
at this.
They still stickered on there.
It's definitely stickered on.
Yeah, they've been a little lazy. I feel like.
I think I've had some beer cans that have
hazy.
been like soft and like they're cutting down on the aluminum or something on them.
There was a major aluminum shortage, so I wouldn't doubt that because there are different
that's
grades
why.
of aluminum cans you can buy. Because like
Right.
even as a home brewer, I can buy aluminum cans, but they're super cheap. So when you touch them, they just instantly dent. It's like
yeah.
tin
Well,
foil.
Yeah, I can kind of tell the difference.
You can
Yeah.
tell the difference between
these
bunch
two.
of, you can go
Yeah.
around to the store and just start feeling up people's cans and you'll know the difference.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty light.
Yeah. So I'm not surprised at that, and nobody's talking about North Peak, so I don't know.
I've been to North Peak. I was just up in Traverse City. It was there.
You
Didn't
got,
go
you
in
got
there.
pretty north.
You should have went to Jolly Pumpkin instead.
There's Jolly Pumpkins all over down here too, though.
Yeah, there's actually
There's
one,
so
like,
many.
really close by.
Really?
they're like
Yeah,
all
in
over the
Royal
place.
One's in
There's
Royal
There's
Oak.
one in Dearborn.
There's
now.
one in Dexter, which is their main base, but Dexter
There's
and
one in
this
Ann
one
Arbor,
as
I
well.
think.
Yep, Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, should we pour this?
No, we got to hit the beer of the week keyboard.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
What is-
I
what?
did bring the
You
beer
brought
of
that
the week.
again?
I always
It's the
bring it.
prototype.
So if we just hit this 1, 2, 3, and then enter.
Beer of the week. It's shiny.
yeah.
It is a little shiny.
Beer of the week.
Lots happening now.
Yeah.
My
It
eyes.
seems like
Beer of the. It's very metallic. I taste metal. I see metal.
I'm peeing blood.
Am I turning into like the steal Mario from Mario 64. You know that guy? Remember that song that plays when he turns into it? It's super good.
I have
It's playing right now.
Why does he get the cool power and I just get a UTI?
Oh god.
Why is it all?
Oh no! Andy's going into a puddle. We're like the three forms of matter. Nick's a gas, Andy's liquid, and I'm a solid.
Oh, God, it's making my bones feel weak. What? Where were
Weak?
you guys on this? Come on, you can do
It's
better.
spelled differently.
Oh, thank you very much for that.
Now you can pour
It's
the
a
beer.
play on words like Fresh Coast IPA. Okay, fudge sickles.
Isn't that an outside ales beer?
Yeah,
Fudgesicle?
probably.
Fudgesicles?
I'm really trying to watch my language for Brad's podcast here. So
I
That's
mean,
true.
just don't, you know.
Those poor ears.
Less F's and Jeffs, the better.
More. No, you don't
More
want Jeffs
D's,
on the
No,
show?
I do
More
not
D-
want a Jeff
No,
on
not
the
a single
show.
Jeff can come on this show.
Not a Foxworthy, not a Daniels, not a Star. He's a YouTube. I don't like him at all. I don't even want to say his name.
Jeff Starr?
Forget about it.
don't mention that. Don't mention
Are you
it.
okay with Jeffrey Rush, though? He spells it a little bit different.
So what?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool.
So what was the gist of the copy on this?
Okay, well,
Do we
you want me
know?
I'll start reading it, and then you can interrupt me in classic.
Well, how
Sketchy
about you
Nonsense.
pour this beer
okay.
while
Well, it's
he's
5
reading
paragraphs.
From the Fresh Coast state comes a West Coast. I'm supposed to be interrupted by now. You're supposed to interrupt me. That's what you do
No,
on your show.
I'm not going to do it on your show.
Why
I'm a
not?
polite guest.
You want me to read it like I'm a sexy Jackie Chan or?
No, I don't. I've never wanted anything to do with Jackie Chan.
I was trying to think of a way to do a Jackie Chan impression and get away with it. Should I try it today?
No.
Should I try it? I shouldn't try it.
I'm thinking this is, especially on video, when they
You
can
want me to
pinpoint
try
that
it?
it's you.
Okay.
No Jackie Chans.
You don't want it coming back to you.
That's true.
So you go ahead. You read it like Brad.
Oh, read it like Brad. Okay, I'll do my radio voice. From the Fresh Coast state comes a West Coast inspired IPA. Waves of hop aroma and flavor make this IPA one for the hopheads and purists alike.
Yum.
The unique profile of Chinook, Centennial, Simcoe, Falconer's Flight, and Mosaic hops creates a tantalizing mix of melon, stone fruit, and tropical flavors. With a subtle malt profile and a high hop character, this IPA is sure to wreak havoc on your palate.
That's it. Get out of here,
Almost got
fly.
it. Almost got it.
Do you want to read? There's even more story to this beer. You want to
Yeah.
read like a demon or something? It's like I don't know.
Havoc is the guardian of the Fresh Coast. The Great Lakes, in spite of their majesty, are fragile and need a protector. Michiganders love enjoying these beautiful waters, and we rely on them to produce Michigan beer and local beer ingredients like hops and grain. Havoc knows the importance of our freshwater source. And for those who
I almost got it.
You almost got it.
and those who
It's gonna be here next week.
dare to harm or pollute the Fresh Coast, be wary of the havoc we will wreak upon you.
It's a
good.
very
That was
threatening
good.
beer.
It
Copy.
is. It is.
Yeah.
Got a lot
Stone
of
fruit.
Got a lot of hops in this.
They
beer.
named all the. You've been growing hops.
I have been growing.
You don't know what they are.
They're either Centennial or they are Cascade. I just forgot to label them.
Did I say Simcoe
What about
incorrectly?
bicentennial?
You said Simcoe,
Oh, okay.
and Simcoe, yes, is correct.
Well, I think that's like the fake world inside the sim world where like your sim goes to work. It's called Simcoe.
Simcoe.
Falconer's Flight. That's another hops.
Yep, very
And-
bitter hop.
And the Chinook
Chinook.
and a Mosaic.
Mosaic is a testy hop. Apparently, it can cause either melon or it can cause a very oniony flavor. So we're gonna see if they got it
Melon.
or
Onion
onion
beer.
or garlicky onions.
This is supposed to be stone fruit.
they
This kind
descri-
of smells like weed.
It smells like the reefer, but it could just be residual.
No, I mean you pick both very IPA heavy.
That's true. This had 5 IPAs in it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
We didn't toast, but you know.
Yeah, we did. Okay. It's pretty bitter as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Treefer.
Now I can taste the grapefruit in the previous one because it's not here this time.
Yeah, not so much pithy. This one's just kind of a different type of bitter. I don't get as much fruity flavor on this one.
I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between this one and the one we drink for Nutty Professor.
I think you would if you had them side by side.
Sure.
I think you would. The other one had a little bit of sting to it, and this one is more rounded in its bitterness, and I feel like...
Yeah, my tongue feels like it's closing up, like pruny.
Yeah.
Sure. The last one, my tongue was like salivating and like tingling and numb.
Yeah, the bitterness is strong.
Yeah. This one kind of just coats my mouth with a weird thickness.
Whoa, careful.
I want to drink more now that you said careful. But
Yikes.
all right.
You gotta get up and get down with the thickness.
So I love beer, but Andy, you love chips.
I do. I really do.
Now you're stealing my transitions. Is there a complement of beer to chip, you think? The saltiness, obvious. But
I mean, the
potato?
hand in hand, you gotta think like something like a Modelo with chips and salsa. Something like something like that.
You said the magic word.
Modelo?
No.
Chips and salsa.
No, just one of those are words, the magic word.
The magic words.
So, I mean, Mexican beer with like Mexican food in general, because it's just light, refreshing, crisp. There's nothing special about it other than it's refreshing to go with and it makes every flavor pop because it's sizzling on your mouth
Yeah,
buds.
imagine if you're eating chips and salsa, you don't want like a beer that's like
Stout.
super strong.
Yeah, you
and,
wanna-
like
you
way
wanna-
too flavorful. You
German
want something
chocolate
like
cake
And I feel like you always want to it's like
Lager
pub
or
food,
something.
right? Like pub food seems like the most appropriate thing to
Yeah.
drink with this. So I brought something
with this chip.
that maybe will either excite you or you'll be very afraid.
As long as it's not ketchup.
It might be. It might be.
Okay, there's maybe some ketchup in here. Oh, kettle cooked. I love it.
Note to them.
This is I gotta take it in first myself.
Sure.
This is Kroger. Is Kroger like across the entire
like
US?
Fred Meyer's is like
No, that's the Meyer.
right. What's Kroger?
Freddie Kroger?
I thought maybe Fred Meyer's was also Kroger. Am I making that up? No.
No, that's Meyer.
I know. Well, it's spelled differently. It's MEYERS.
It's a real buddy love scenario.
I don't know. But anyway, this
People
is
got Kroger.
Kroger brand kettle cooked backyard cheeseburger flavored potato chips.
This makes my mouth hurt thinking about it.
So you're gonna taste like the bun,
Yeah.
and the pickles, and the lettuce,
Out of the backyard. I hope there's some
tomato,
grass
the
clippings in
cheese,
there.
the burger.
As anybody who has been with me when I eat fast food, I always take one of the buns off. I don't like
The
bread.
bottom or the top bun?
Usually the bottom because there's no condiments or anything on there.
So then,
that one's the one that gets the sauce.
Then I have to flip it
Then you flip
upside
it upside
down.
down.
Yeah, I just don't like bread, so I don't want to eat.
But you
that much.
But you hate wheat. You hate it.
I don't hate
It's
wheat.
your least favorite beer is a wheat beer.
That's true. I do hate wheat beers. I that disgusts me to even think about it. And
I had a Blue Moon Light. And it
So
was
wait, how
not
do you
bad.
do it then? You like flip the burger upside
Yes.
down. What's it? The patty?
Yeah,
That's the other.
Hold on.
it's the
holding-
top. The
that's-
patty's on the top.
So I'm
now.
guessing.
But then there's no.
Yeah, I just
condiments
hold. I
on
just
it.
Wait,
hold
wait.
the meat.
You hold the meat.
and then it's meat, and then all the condiments, and then what would be the top bun is now the bottom bun.
Well, no. What's on your
I have
burger
so
though?
many
It's the
questions.
burger, and then what do you got? Cheese on there?
You got cheese. You got tomato.
Tomatoes, you put that on there? You put
got
onion
some
on there?
catsup. You got some
But they're on upside down.
mustard. Yeah,
All that stuff's on the bottom.
that's
now.
fine. I can still taste it all the same.
But what are you grabbing at the top? You have like a wrapper or like
No,
a napkin?
no,
You
straight
grab- you
meat.
grab
He's
the
grabbing
meat.
the meat.
Straight meat.
He's holding the meat.
Straight meat in my hand.
He's meeting it up.
Or if it's like Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, it'll just be the crispy chicken
Yeah.
sandwich.
And KFC was already doing that with their double down.
Yes. And they have the right idea, baby.
So. Get rid of the
God,
bun.
bring back the double down.
I have several questions before we get too far away from this.
Ask him.
Have you ever been bold enough to ask for a hamburger the way you like to eat it, where you tell them to give you one bun and turn it upside down?
Yes. And McDonald's, the guy did not understand or comprehend, and what they ended up doing is just cutting it in half, and that's it. They just cut the burger in half and then threw the wrapper and then put the two halves in the bag.
Without like a wrapper?
Yeah. I was like, what the... I was like, you know what? That's on me.
He didn't understand
That's on me.
He literally didn't understand what you were asking.
Yeah, so I never tried it again after that. Because it does sound really stupid. Can we just say it sounds stupid? Because it is.
I have another question.
No, I think it makes sense because people don't like carbs, and so they...
Yeah, it's not a healthy thing. I just don't like it.
Yeah, but you can claim it as a healthy thing.
Thank you.
I have another question. I think everyone out there also has this question. Why not ask for no bun?
Okay.
And just get the meat and the things, and you just don't have any bread.
So you just hold the pickle.
Well, sometimes they'll do a lettuce wrap. Maybe that's too much lettuce for your liking. But sometimes you can just eat it with a knife and fork, and it's like a little hamburger salad.
So the other side of this story was I said, listen, I'll take the top bun and no bottom bun, but if that's too difficult, if you could just make it a lettuce wrap, that's fine too. And that's when they just cut it in half and put it in the bag. So
for a while,
like,
I
no.
thought Wendy's almost like touted that they do a lettuce wrap burger.
I don't know how many people actually do.
I bet
a lettuce.
Five Guys would get it for you.
Jimmy John's
Fancier
does.
place.
I believe
Jimmy John's does the
yeah.
lettuce.
I think
sure.
Unwich.
Unwich.
McDonald's used to. I don't think they do anymore.
Which sounds like you're going to like try to cure a witch of like being a witch.
You're gonna unwitch her?
You gotta get her the unwitch.
The unwitching.
Yes.
She used to have this bewitching, and now we have to unwitch this bewitched.
Bewitch.
This bewitched. This bewitched bewitch.
You don't have to bleep that. That's great.
Yeah. Is there any copy on the back of that? Nick Haynes.
First
you
off,
wanna read the copy?
I want to say something magnificent.
Okay.
These chips are fresh. They are not expired.
Yeah, we've been
Right.
They, you know.
We passed that point in our podcast career
your
where
backlog.
Yeah,
we
our
stopped
backlog.
buying more chips.
Yeah.
We ran through what we had.
Okay.
And now we're just like
Most
slowly.
of our stuff says October now.
Okay, that's good.
We got a backlog again.
Most
we
of
about to
our
screw
stuff
ourselves?
says October.
You're
now.
gonna backlog.
We better start working on this.
All right. So there is copy in the back.
Yeah.
Signature taste is what it claims, which I would have to agree because I don't think I've ever seen
No.
this flavor. Is there any way you'd like me to read this, Brian?
Horny Ninja.
Read it like you're a good callback. Read it like you're a dad flipping burgers at a barbecue.
And a Horny Ninja.
No, just the dad one.
Robust flavor.
It's gonna be done, Daddy.
Be done in a second. You gotta slowly cook it to face.
We're gonna go play in the pool.
Yeah. Just don't put that life jacket back on. All right. Cool. Robust flavors packed in every delicious, savory, crunchy bite of a backyard cheeseburger.
Honey, when's that food gonna be done?
It's gonna be ready when I say it's ready.
Okay, you've been cooking up there a long time, darling.
I'm afraid of raw meat. You know I had a bad experience once when they asked for rare and I said, rare? Doubt it. And then they proved me wrong. It was rare. I couldn't believe it.
Well, no rush. I'm just trying to time out with my other stuff. I got a lot. Side salad's coming. I got a lot.
10 minutes on each side. 10 minutes on each side, eh? Backyard cheese.
That's gonna be well done.
Do you have a problem with that, Steve?
I want it rare, like you talked about. It's just
You want it rare? You want to see what it does to somebody rare? All right, I'll cook the next one rare for you.
Rare.
I'll cook the next one rare for
I
you.
would like a rare burger, please.
I want a rare one.
Did you see
too.
those rare burgers going around? Flavored kettle chips. I think I said that part. Made with simple ingredients. A fresh cut potato, kettle cooked to crispy perfection. I'm seasoned to taste like a cheeseburger that isn't all bloody, stupid, and crappy and raw. You all want it. Just eat this raw meat. Just eat it, man. Fudge.
It's a taste you'll crave.
That was like a Rocky impression.
Yeah, that was
you.
great.
That
That
was
was
real sliced along.
you went full method acting on
Yeah.
that one.
I went full metal jackass.
You're crying a little bit. You're really committed to
Yes.
that one.
Thank you.
Do you have an incident with raw meat that you were able to channel?
into?
Yeah, were you able to like go
I
into a
am
place?
so fearful of undercooked meat. I will cook everything either the lowest temp for like 10 hours, or I will leave it just bake and it'll be jerky almost every time. I bought a thermometer from IKEA. It worked for like 4 days.
Oh, that IKEA is known for that.
And then like
That's like buying a Harbor Freight tool.
yeah. And so I have
Shots fired to Harbor Freight.
They know what they are. You know what you are, Harbor Freight. I use your tool one time and I throw it away.
so yeah.
That's no good.
Yeah,
Ace.
I'm definitely afraid of raw meat.
Oh yeah, I got food poisoning like a month and a half ago
Yeah.
Oh no.
because I didn't cook chicken long enough.
It was your
See?
fault.
Yeah, it was
See?
totally my own fault.
Was it pink in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't.
I mean, it was lightly.
Yeah.
So here's what I do, and maybe I'm just a bad chef or whatever.
It was my first time on the grill too, so I fucked it up.
If you're a bad chef, you should listen to this podcast.
Top Rope
called-
Chef.
Yes,
I'll get
Top
some
Rope
hints.
Chef. And they're really great.
So I cook a chicken breast or whatever, and I cut it into strips or I cut it into chunks to look for the raw, and I cook it again if it's raw because it's usually
Sure.
I just want it a little bit more cooked.
Sure,
Yeah.
makes sense.
But I can never eat like a whole chicken breast ever in my life because I'm just like so bad at making it sure it's cooked
Yeah.
through.
My first thought was like cut the chicken breast in half.
Sure.
And then you might just have to use like a
Boil
meat,
it.
a meat tenderizer to like get it really thin.
You could boil it too, yeah. But I cut it into strips and just cook the sides.
Strips would be fine. Yeah,
or
just
yeah.
make it smaller.
Yeah. Boil it and I
Chicken
microwave it on high for 5 minutes.
You know what? I had
To
boiled
get it
chicken. I didn't
crispy.
hate
Wait, you
it.
boil it first and then you microwave
Yes.
it?
I like the smell of
The best
boiled burning chicken.
The best pulled chicken I ever had was when I boiled it, and then like it just shredded on its own. 'Cause it was
Yeah.
just so
Yeah,
boiled.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, we ready to eat these?
Yeah.
I don't want to, but I will.
Easy open.
They smell like chips.
Just chips?
Just the chips.
I can smell it from here. It smells like hamburger. You're lying to me. I smell
You
the ketchup-
smell
I can
it.
smell the ketchup
I don't
and
smell the
mustard.
ketchup yet.
We do have bowls, but Andy
I smell the
Kubert's
meat.
Not here.
I smell the meat. That's for sure.
I did clean these bowls. Do we not want? We don't want to dirty the bowls. Okay.
We can use the bowls.
It's okay. It's too late. You already got yours.
I got mine.
It's too late.
They're in my hand.
These
don't
smell
wanna
like
put 'em on the-
cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I can smell the burger.
Dude, these smell like cheeseburgers.
Put my whole nose in the bag though. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I only smell the potato chip
I gotta see
itself.
the ingredients
Yeah,
on these
yeah.
when after we take a bite.
Here we go.
This is a good one. I don't know if I want that big guy.
We gotta touch chips.
Touching the chips. Which chip? You got a hole in your chip?
Yeah, I got.
Is that the one you want?
It's a hole
like
in my chip.
It's like the pizza with the.
Oh wait, I didn't take out my retainer. Every single episode, I forget to take it out. Right.
There's like seasoning on these chips.
It's like every episode.
3, 2,
One.
1. Oh no. Oh maybe. Wow. It's like the Willy Wonka fruit, or not the when they have the when
like-
Violet eats the dessert gum and she like goes through every course of the dessert. I'm going through every part of the hamburger.
It's tomato soup. It's hot and creamy. I can actually feel it running down my throat. Hey, the second course is coming up. Roast beef and a baked potato. Mmm.
With sour cream? What's for dessert, baby?
Dessert? Here it comes. Blueberry pie and cream. It's the most marvelous blueberry pie I've ever tasted.
Holy Toledo, what's happening to your face?
Cool it, Dad. Let me finish.
Yeah, but your face is turning blue. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
Definitely get the ketchup,
Pickles.
mustard.
Bun.
I got the pickles.
It's got like that dill flavoring on it.
Yep. Tastes like a Whopper.
No onion.
Like the burger flavor doesn't come in flavor so much as like the aroma in your mouth that lingers afterwards. Like if you
man.
breathe in the air and let it like just in your mouth,
Yeah.
it's actually
when
a pretty good representation of a as good as I think you're gonna get on
I've
a
been
chip.
trying to get this guy for years
pretty good.
to take in consideration representation, but so far he just goes on taste. For a long time-
representation.
If a chip claimed to do what it did, I want to give it more credit, even though maybe not doesn't taste good. But if it claims to be what it is, it deserves some sort of credit.
Can you do like a style score or something like that? Like a side score where
We're
it's
too
like,
far gone for that.
Let's get into Olympics.
I actually don't mind these nearly as much as I thought. I was worried they were going to be all meat flavor, you know?
Okay, here we go. Buttermilk powder, tomato powder, which I don't taste. That's part of the ketchup, but brown sugar. There is onion powder, although that's not really in there for me. Vinegar powder, which may be the pickle.
Yeah, that's got to be.
Definitely.
Sunflower oil. It apparently has cheddar cheese powder.
I didn't get any of the cheese,
I'm
to be honest with
kind
you.
of tasting the cheese a little bit.
I didn't get any of the cheese.
And then there's some disconcerting ingredients after that. Cultured milk,
Xanthan
salt,
gum?
enzymes, corn syrup, solids, pea protein. What?
Pea protein.
Oh, are these
R. Kelly brand?
Are these Impossible Burgers? Oh, don't they use pea protein? Or Beyond Burgers? One of them uses peas.
This one uses poos.
That's good. Thank you for that.
PEA, get your mind out of the gutter.
Thank you for that.
But there's 2 grams of protein per serving in these.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Wow, how? Because it's all the meat.
The pea protein. Pea has protein in it. Obviously.
I actually like those a lot better than I expected.
Yeah,
It tastes like a cheeseburger.
they do. I can't say I really love a cheeseburger.
They definitely taste
though.
like you hear the char of the grill too a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
They got that like grilled steak and onions
Yeah,
type
they
flavor.
got that Whopper. That Whopper
Yeah, for
taste.
sure. Look at this guy. This guy's burnt to shit.
Well, like,
Well, that's how his well done. That's how he likes it.
I would like to see an actual Whopper one, but it's just going to be onion powder.
that was a well done burger.
Yeah.
I just tried there.
Thank God. Thank you, Jesus.
Well, on a scale of popcorn to 10, what do you rate? Was it just Kroger? It's not their signature, is it? Just Kroger.
Yeah, it's just...
Kroger kettle cooked backyard cheeseburger flavored potato chips. Andy Mullenhour.
Well, you want style points? I'll give them style points.
I want-
You've
yeah.
never done. You don't. No, I lost this.
No, that's all the points they're getting though. I do enjoy them, but I'm not crazy about cheeseburgers in general.
No. Cheeseburger's like a last-ditch effort food.
Yeah. It's usually like the pizza of the meat world.
It's the only thing you can get out in the world, so it's like, I guess
Yeah.
I gotta eat a cheeseburger today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like my go-to.
All the good sandwich shops close at like 7. Or
Yeah.
even earlier.
Right. So I am going to, and I don't care what you think, Brad. I'm gonna give these a 4.
Whoa!
That's a little lower than I expected.
That's higher than I
That's lower. All right.
Well, I don't care what you think, then, Nick.
But could you ask him though? Could
Sure.
You? Okay, thank you.
So, Nick, what would you rate these from popcorn to 10?
Well, my flavor profile is a little muddled.
Time out.
Yes.
What's your opinion on popcorn? Are you pro or against?
I have been
Or
against
pro.
it 90% of my life. And just recently, I've kind of started liking it a little bit, but I stray away from it because I just feel like they're in my gums all the time. They're making me
That's
bleed.
a big complaint.
Anything that's in my gums are making me bleed. I'm not usually totally into.
Where else does it make you bleed?
Drug dealers, probably. Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Ooh, yum. So for these chips, I like them more than I expected, and that's kind of how I'm going into this because I'm not tied to your system, man. So for what they do, and they do it pretty well from what I can taste out of all of this. I'm sure I'm lacking some of the flavors, but I think it's fairly well done for being a cheeseburger chip. I'm going to give it a 6.
Whoa!
I'm going to give it a 6, but with the stipulation that they should not come in a big bag like this. This should only come in a snack size bag.
That makes sense.
Period.
They need to make more special chips
Yes.
in sack size.
You do not like a variety pack, kind of like a beer thing, to where it has like 4 of these bags, 4 of those bags, 4 of these, but they're small. There's no reason on this goddamn earth where
eat
this
that
big
whole
of a
bag.
bag of a cheeseburger chip exists.
Seriously, it's like a giant bag, and every single chip is a cheeseburger.
I barely
It's like eating a lot of cheeseburgers.
Yeah, it's like somebody who wants White Castle, but like I can't make it to White
Yeah.
Castle.
No.
So like, Perfect for you if you want like a slider party in your mouth. But even a small bag of these
When
chips.
you put it like that.
Yeah, even a small bag of those chips would have like 30. This is like 80 cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
And sometimes I can eat a whole
lot.
bag of chips in a sitting when I really like them. Do you really want to eat 80 cheeseburgers? Brad, what do you think about these chips?
Well,
Is it a chip?
Is it? It's for sure. It's for sure a chip. It's for sure a chip. Well, this might be shocking. These chips are a 1. These chips suck. These are bad chips, guys.
Oh, wow. Snap. We had a wide range here.
These aren't good chips.
No, they're not that good.
They're not great.
Good chips.
They're cheeseburger.
No, these are bad chips.
I state my point strictly that I've never had a better cheeseburger chip in my life.
4.3. No, these are bad.
Yeah.
All right, now I don't
No.
feel so bad about my 4 score.
I thought you were going to really dunk on them.
Yeah.
I guess I could have went lower.
They're bad. They're not good.
They're not bad,
Looking at
bad.
the other 4.3 chips, there's somebody probably better 4.3 chips.
Yeah. You're right.
But if you are going for a chip that tastes like a cheeseburger, will you be disappointed in this chip? I don't think
I was
you will.
considering the styling points, too, that you talked about.
Long time ago, we got rid of the styling points.
So, Brad, it's a question for you, Brad. Would you be disappointed if you got these and you were like, I really want a cheeseburger chip?
I think I would be.
You still would be?
I think I would be.
I would be impressed that they got that much flavor in a chip that tells that much of a story. It tells a story.
Wow.
It does. It's ketchup. It's mustard. It's onion.
This
There's probably
burger
lettuce somewhere
walked
in there.
40 miles.
Are you working for Big Chip? Did you?
Only if he
it's-
is, he wouldn't be here because he'd be working 80 hours a week.
That's true.
Only if it was kettle
yeah.
kettle cooked, okay?
So if we gave the Great Lakes Traverse City Company cherry chips a 4.5.
Yeah, those are around.
Lay's Barbecue straight up got a 4.3. You think these are on the same level? Wow.
Possibly.
Wow.
Possibly.
They're just a different breed. They're a different animal, these cheeseburger chips. Listen, if you out there want a taste of cheeseburger, okay, go out there and get these chips. If you want to eat crappy, thin-ass Lay's chips that taste sort of like what you think barbecue, that little crust on the tip of a barbecue jug tastes like, then go get their chips, okay? This tells a story in your mouth, and it doesn't lie. It tells you exactly what it is. I'm a
good
cheeseburger. Please put me in your mouth. Please taste me over and over again. Kroger's kettle cooked chips. Taste me.
And he loves chips.
We actually gave a 4.3 to the last chips we had in the show, the Doritos corn toasted chips, too.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Wow, that tastes like a burger for sure.
It tells a story in your mouth.
We still got to find those hot dog chips.
Oh, no.
Have them
let's
side
look at
by
Chicago
side.
dog.
Have a whole picnic episode.
We could.
Yum.
We very well could. We'll
Get
bring,
some baked bean chips.
Oh,
we'll bring our ketchup chips. We'll bring mustard pretzels.
Everything but the mains is what we're going to call it. Or what's, is that that's not a good name in my head. Did it not
Everything
come
but
out?
the
that's
main?
like that
They're
sounds
not
like
gonna
a
work out?
band.
Everything but the mains.
Did it not-
That's my new band.
I thought it.
That's
did
Brad's
it-
new band.
Did it not land? I thought that was
What are you
My-
saying?
like with no main dishes. It's all just like the sides of like the things.
My grandmother now is everything but the veins.